It's a cloud-based data warehouse. So this is mainly for what? We'll use mainly for data storage, data processing, and data analytics. Okay, so see one more time. We'll see everything in detail. As of now, focus on what is what kind of thing. It's a cloud-based data warehouse, mainly for storage, processing, and analytics. Okay, so it can handle huge volumes of data. So see, Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse mainly for storaging, processing, and analytics. It can handle huge volumes. What is huge volumes? Nothing but terabytes to terabytes to petabytes of volumes. It can handle easily. So see, it can handle huge volumes of data, nothing but we'll deal with terabytes to petabytes in our day-to-day projects. Okay, see, Snowflake is a SaaS model. Tell me, anybody, what is SaaS model abbreviation?
Software as a service.
Software as a service. What exactly software as a service meaning? Hmm. Software service meaning no need to install any software or any hardware. So just create account and work on it. We'll see the same thing in detail. As of now, focus on what Snowflake is a SaaS model, software as a service. No need to install any software or any hardware. So just see what I want to convey is that what if you see, this is a Snowflake account. Just I am trying to create account and I can able to work on my things. Same thing if you see, this is what database tell me. This is what database? Hmm.
Oracle.
Oracle database. Tell me this is a SaaS model, Oracle. So we need to install this what? We need to install this database and ID. But whereas Snowflake, no. So just to create account and we can able to work on it. And Snowflake is a pay pay as you go model. Okay, so we'll see everything in detail. What is pay as you go model meaning? Tell me what is pay as you go model? Any guess? Hmm.
The
Anyone?
usage amount, for that purpose we can just pay. You know, to pay extras or just
A simple thing. Suppose I'm using Uber. I'm using Uber for 1 hour. Tell me I need to pay for 1 hour or entire day? Only for 1 hour because I am using their service for 1 hour. Same thing in Snowflake also. There are two types of cost will be there. Storage cost and compute cost. So storage cost. How much I'm storing, I need to pay. How much I'm computing, I need to pay. Same functionality. Snowflake is a pay as you go model. Nothing but what? How long you're using, we should pay those much time we need to pay to them. This is the concept of pay as you go model. One more time. So see now what happened. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse mainly for data storage, data processing, and data analytics. It's a SaaS model and it's a pay as you go model. So before going, let me high level understand one simple use case you'll get to know. You need to understand OLTP system and OLAP system. So OLTP system and OLAP system. Tell me what's the abbreviation for OLTP system? Abbreviation for OLTP system.
online transaction processing system.
Online transaction processing. What is OLAP system?
Online
Online
analysis processing.
analytical processing. Tell me where exactly our data will be stored in OLTP system. Any guess? Any idea? Where our data will be storing? Hmm.
LAP.
No, where exactly? Where exactly our data will be storing? Any guess? In the databases. Okay. So where exactly OLTP system data will be stored? In the data warehouses. So before that, now I'll try to give simple use case. Simple. If you're able to understand the concept, so going forward, you can understand easily what exactly Snowflake will be using. Simple thing. I go to the ATM bank. I have account in HDFC or SBA. Okay, now I go to SBI Bank ATM. So my bank balance is assumed like it's a 80,000 is available. Now I try to withdraw 20K. Tell me now what happened within fraction of seconds. What happened? So we'll get a message like your bank balance is 60K. Same functionality. One more thing. I open net banking system. Okay. Now I want to see last 5 year statement. Tell me the response time will be fast, will be slower. Any guess? When you
Faster.
compare this, no, when you compare this, okay, banking transaction, this ATM transaction, this statement will be faster, will be slower when you compare this thing. Any guess? Normal we use
Statement.
today.
Statement
Statements.
will be really slow.
It'll take some time now. Will take some time. Why? Because this is the historical data. Okay. What about this one is the current data or active data. Here you need to understand, no, our day-to-day transaction where we are trying, our day-to-day transaction where we are trying to store in the database. So tell me our day-to-day transaction where we need to store transaction where we want to store in the database. The historical data where we want to store in the database, data warehouse. Now question is that what? So by using these two transaction, where exactly Snowflake will fit in the OLTP system or OLAP system? Any guess? Ah,
OLAP.
OLAP. So Snowflake is mainly for to store what? To store huge amounts of
Data
data.
warehouse.
So huge amount of data for data storage, data processing, and data analytics. Simply, it's an data analytical solution. With the help of Snowflake, this is mainly for to have the analytical solution to store current data and historical data. See, one more time, Snowflake is to store huge, well, nothing but terabytes to petabytes to do analysis. It's mainly for to the key insights. Okay, if I want to come, so for suppose like for a company, I want to understand what their business is, whether they're getting profits or losses, how much sales they're earning, how to do by using analysis. Where we can do analysis in the Snowflake. Snowflake. Tell me why I want to see last 5 year statement. Any guess? Tell me
For
why
analyzing the business.
no, for like line number 58, last 5 year statement. So why I want to see my last 5 year statement? Because I want to understand in each year how much I have spent and how much I have earned. So analysis, same thing. Company wants to understand their business. So how they are getting profit. So what are the profit? Whether they're getting the profits or not. If they are not getting profits, what things to make them profit? So based on this, what? Based on the key insights of data. But where is our data? Our data is in different locations. We want to migrate to Snowflake. One more time. So simple thing. So company wants to maintain their historical data to product prediction for future forecasting or for building AI models, LLM models, we can able to get it. Simple thing is that what Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse mainly for storaging, processing, and analytical solution. It's a SaaS model, software as a service. No need to install any software or any hardware. Just to create account and work on it. It's mainly for OLAP system. Tell me after completion of, tell me Snowflake is mainly for what? Mainly for it is acts as a data warehouse. Anything Snowflake can be act for what? Acts as a data lake. It can act, it is used in the data engineering projects, in the data science project. So data migration, projects. Anything where exactly it can be used in the data science project, data, anything AI projects, machine learning projects. So Snowflake can be used in any other thing. It acts as a data warehouse, data lake, data engineering, data science, data migration. So AI projects, ML projects. Now in our training, we'll discuss on data migration project. Okay, tell me what is data migration project? Any guess what exactly data migration We'll see everything in detail. So today's a demo. We'll see everything okay, in detail in the coming session. Tell me what is migration project? Any guess?
So we are loading the data from upstream to downstream.
Tell me. So data migration, nothing but what? So moving the data from one data source to Snowflake. So we are trying to migrate our existing data. So moving the existing data from one data source to Snowflake. Here, a data source, nothing but what? It can be files like CSV files, JSON files, XML files, or databases or data warehouse. Nothing but what? Your Oracle database, your SQL Server database, or MySQL, or NetExam, or Greenplum. So see now what happened. So we want to migrate the existing data to Snowflake. So what exactly we are trying to migrate? The tables, the views, the
Stored
functions,
procedures functions.
functions and procedures. Tell me, we need to create are already available these things. Now tell me, we need to create newly are already available. Any guess? These objects are already created, or we need to create newly. Already these are
Create.
available. Already these are available. So this is Oracle database. In this Oracle database, tables are there. So views are there. So just so we need to migrate to Snowflake. So 1 second, let me help you. So see here you need to understand my tables are there, my views are there, my functions are there, and the procedures are all available. Now we want to 1 second. So we want to migrate existing tables, existing views, existing functions. Simple use case. See now what happened. So client is asking to migrate this table. Suppose see now client is asking to migrate this Aadhaar card details. If you see, so if you see this is the Oracle database, one table is there. Now this DDL I am copying and I am putting in Snowflake. Tell me if I execute it will work. So see, it is not working. So in Snowflake, this is not supporting. Now what happened? Let me remove and it will be working. So see, tell me. So we are doing anything. So we are trying to tweak the functionality. So here what happened? Already tables, already views, functions and procedures are available in the existing any databases, Oracle, SQL Server. But our task is that, so we want to make sure the database components are working as expected in the data warehouse, expected in the Snowflake. See now what happened. If we see this is working fine, same thing we need to copy. If I make it working, it will work. It won't work. Our job is to make them to be working or tweaking the functionality. So this is our job. Already the tables or the views or the functions are available according to Snowflake standard. We need to make it working so that so we can able to say it's a migration project. What we are trying to migrate, the existing tables, existing views, existing functions and procedures, we are trying to migrate it. So this is the concept of data migration. So migration, tell me what exactly we are trying to migrate. Any guess? Tell me, you're saying like migration project. We are trying to migrate existing tables, existing views, existing functions and procedures. Okay, got the point. So we say like we'll have phases will be there. Phase one, phase two, and phase three. So there'll be multiple phases will be there. We'll work on any of the phases as a project. Okay, so this is the functionality. Phase one, phase two, phase three. So three phases are available. In these three phases, we'll try to make it working. This is the concept of migration project. So question is that tell me now my data is working fine. Now, why the companies are asking to migrate NGSE? My data is working here good, but companies is asking to migrate the data to Snowflake. So why we want to migrate to Snowflake? Tell me why we want to migrate to Snowflake. Any guess? Important. Can you guys tell me? Tell me. Any guess? So why we want to migrate the data to Snowflake? Reason anybody can able to tell?
This is a cloud environment, and
It's a cloud thing, and it's a SaaS model. Okay, SaaS model. So because of security, okay, security, okay. And what happened? Tell me, it can handle huge volumes of data. Okay, and because of performance, so we are trying to migrate and scalability. So there are so many features are there. Going forward, we can able to discuss. Okay, so because of cloud, SaaS model, security, we are trying to migrate the data to Snowflake. Okay, so cloud, the SaaS model. Okay, so data is okay, it can handle huge volumes of data, performance, and say SaaS model we can able to say. Okay, so before that, tell me what is your role after completion of this session? We are going to apply for what role mostly?
data engineer.
So what data in there? There's so many data. We are going for
Snowflake.
Snowflake developer, or we can go for Snowflake data engineering. So we are going to apply for this position. So if you're having 5+, you should put 3 to 4+ in Snowflake developer or Snowflake data engineering profile. And tell me in a project, only you will be there, or only one guy will be there. In a project, okay, team will be there. In a project, will be multiple team members like 8 to 15 members or 8 to 20. If project is big, we'll have 20 to 30 members will be there. Okay, so they'll work on different things. Tell me any guess who are your team members? We'll have Snowflake developer will be there. Junior and senior resource will be there. Any other guys? Any guess? Any
Testing
guess?
team, Snowflake's testing QA team, BI team.
So Snowflake developer, then Snowflake admin will be there. Developer admin will be there. Then testing, Snowflake testing guy will be there. Any other guys? Snowflake architect. Okay, see. So developer, admin, testing, and architect. Any other guys will be there? Any guess? Any other guys?
The Snowflake
Reporting team.
Reporting.
analyst.
So reporting people, nothing but reporting people are BI people. Submit yourself. Okay, BI nothing but so business intelligence.
Intelligence.
Business intelligence. Okay. Any other guys? DevOps will be there. DevOps people. Then support guys will be there. DevOps nothing but support. Support guys will be there. Any other thing? Developer testing support guys, then so the team lead will be there, team lead project manager will be there. So see, so you don't work alone, there'll be multiple team members will be there, developer, admin, testing, architect, reporting people, so DevOps guy, so team lead, project manager, all the guys will be available in a project. So your job will be Snowflake developer profile. You should apply for Snowflake developer or data engineer profile. This is the functionality. So one more time. So we'll see one more time. We'll try to see. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse, mainly for analytical solution. Okay, so there's so many features are there. So see now it's a SaaS and it's a pay as you go model. How much we are using, we should pay that much only. So this is mainly for what? So see, mainly for a data migration project we are discussing in our training from Oracle to Snowflake, SQL Server to Snowflake. We are trying to migrate. Our role will be Snowflake developer or Snowflake data engineer. In a project, there'll be multiple team members will be there: developer, admin, testing, architect, reporting people. So we need to connect with all these things, take the requirement and make it working. This is the functional. Simple use case I'll try to give, you'll get clarity. Okay, suppose I'm the car sales CEO. So see my data, my sales are happening in the US region, UK region, you'll get complete picture. Okay, see my data is in US, my sales are happening in the US region, UK region, India region. In US, it's a 50% sale, 30% sales happening, 20% sales happening. But my data is in Oracle database, SAP HANA system, SAP systems, and it's a file system. Now client is asking, now our CEO is asking, now in the 2024, I want to know how many cars I have sold. Okay, see, tell me, but my data is in different database and different system. Tell me, can we analyze this data? Is it possible to analyze the data in different locations? Tell me. So see, my data is in where? In the US, it is in Oracle database. So this syntax is different, this syntax is different, and this is different. Now, but what happened? Client is saying in the total 100% sale, how much cars I have been sold. Okay, so I want to know my business. I want to know how much profit I have achieved, how to improve my business. But my data is in different location. Then what we need to do? Tell me. So we want to bring all this data to one centralized storage unit. Tell me what is storage unit called as what? Called as where? So this is terabytes of data. So this is 20 terabytes. Okay, this is 10 terabytes, and this is 50 GB. Now what happened? Now I want to move to one place. Tell me where exactly we need to move to the to what? To the Snowflake. Tell me, moving the data from one data sources to Snowflake is called as what? Called as migration project. So we want to migrate data from different sources and put into Snowflake. This is called as what? Migration project. Now we're having 100% data. Tell me, so as a end user or a stakeholder, okay, my data is available in table format. Can we analyze the data? So see now what happened? Now after bringing the data, I want to perform the transformation. Tell me how to perform transformation. How to perform transformation?
We can use SQL Server or
By using
Python.
SQL concept. By using SQL concept, we can able to the transformation. After transformation, what we should create a views. Ultimately, we should create the reporting people. Reporting people, they try to build the dashboard. So 1 second, hold on. So if you see this image, now you'll get clarity on it. Okay, see if you go to views. So ultimately, so client wants to build the dashboards. Okay, see, they want to understand how much amount, how much profit, how much sales happening monthly wise, yearly wise. Now, but my data is sitting where? My data is sitting in on premises. So we want to bring the data from different source. So transform it and give to them. As a part of Snowflake developer, we want to work on data migration, then data validation, then data transformation. So we want to work on, we need to build the data pipelines. We want to build the data pipelines. So migration, validation, transmissions, pipelines, and the data automation, we want to work on it as a part of Snowflake developer. So we want to work on migrating the data. After migrating, we want to validate the data, transform it, pipelines, and we need to bring the same thing. So this is our day-to-day responsibilities. One more time, if you see this image, okay. Let me see this PPT, they'll get complete picture, then I can able to ask the question. See, so my data source, it is in flat files. Okay. So it is in on-premises data, cloud data. Now client is asking due to performance or due to cost cutting. So client is asking to migrate data to Snowflake. So this is called as data migration. So see, we need to bring the data from different sources. This is the pipeline. See, we want to create the pipelines, data pipelines from on-premises to Snowflake. We should transform it and ultimately good for the consumption. Okay, so data, moving the data from different sources, putting into Snowflake, we want to validate, transform it, automate, and give to reporting people. Reporting people try to consume our data and they try to build them dashboards. So moving the data from different sources, doing the transmission, this transform data will be consumed by reporting peoples or machine learning peoples, data science people, and data it. So tell me, our job will be creating the data pipelines, automating the data pipeline. So moving the data from cloud to Snowflake, and we should do the validation. So suppose see 1,000 records, we want to make sure like 1,000 records are available. So test it, validate it, transform it, automate it, and give to consumption. So this is our job. Bringing from different sources, putting into Snowflake and make it working. This is the concept of so Snowflake developer. So data migration project. Our role will be Snowflake developer or Snowflake data engineer. Building the data pipelines, validating, and make sure like your pipelines are working successfully. So simple thing, my data is there in on-premises database. Now what happened now? I want to make sure like my data is working correctly. See now what happened. So this is same thing, simple thing. If I copy it, so it is not working. Now I want to pick account as Snowflake standards. Okay, so sometimes we want to create a new requirements or new pipelines we want to or new process, but so most thing already existing tables, existing views, functions, we want to migrate it and make it working. This is our day-to-day responsibility. Tell me, migration process will be there for 1 to 2 months, sir. Any guess? Any guess? Any idea? It will be 1 year to 3 years. So we want to develop. Okay, we want to test, we want to deploy, we want to document, and we want to support. It will be like couple of years project will be there. Migration process will be last for so 2 to 3 years, depends on the volume. We'll work on GBs of data, we'll work on terabytes of data, 100 terabytes, 50 terabytes, 40 terabytes. Now see what happened. We are saying like phases will work. Okay, see phases. Okay, where the phases. So it will be phases. Where is the phases? So tables will have so 1,000+ tables will be there. 400 or 500 tables will be there. So hundreds of processors will be. We need to migrate all things and make it working. This is our day-to-day responsibilities. Okay, migrating. Okay, so developer. All the team members will be gathering and make it working. So your task will be this is your day-to-day responsibilities. Migrating the existing database components and making working. This is the concepts. Got the point. As this is the concept of Snowflake developer. Now what happened? We are trying to say now I want to work on the transformation. How we are trying to do the transformation by using what concept? Tell me. By using what concept? Tell me how we are trying to migrate. By using what concept? Any guess?
Maybe by copy internal stages, external stages, or by ETL transaction.
Okay, see now 1 second, hold on. So now we are trying to say transformation. Now how we are trying to transformation by using what concept? By using so this SQL concept. So we should have complete knowledge on all this concept, aggregate functions, analytical functions, so joins concept, multiple CTs with the class, By making of all this SQL concept, we'll try to build this type of dashboards, aggregate functions, analytical functions, and we want to make this one. So see, also our main job will be communicating with the reporting people to build the dashboards. Tell me who is building these dashboards? Reporting like Power BI guys, Tableau guy. Now for this, for there, how they get the data, we need to give the data to them by creating views. But my data is sitting in on premises. Now what happens? We want to bring data from different sources, put into Snowflake with the help of SQL concept and Snowflake concept. We want to get this type of views. We should give to reporting people. They try to build a dashboard. This is our day-to-day responsibility. Simple thing. Data will be there. Make it working. Move the data. Transform it. Validate it. Test it. And give the reporting tool. They try to consume our data. This is our day-to-day responsibilities. Ask a question.